Friends, welcome back to our channel Khel Stories. We hope you all are doing good this pandemic. It has been quite a bit time we brought you a new episode in our channel. So this week Khel Stories will be covering one of the hot topics in Indian cricket, IPL Mega Auctions 2022. We'll give you a glimpse of all the action and drama that is going to unfold during the Mega Auction. The 15th edition of IPL is going to be hosted in India unless there is any drastic change. South Africa and UAE have been selected as the backup options by BCCI. But if things are under control, group stage of IPL will take place within a biobubble in Mumbai and Pune. The playoffs are supposed to take place in Ahmedabad. Khel Stories guarantees you that this is the only video that you need to watch before the IPL auctions because we have covered everything for you. So, without any further ado, let's get started. As most of the cricket fans are already aware, Tata Group has replaced Chinese phone maker Vivo as the title sponsor for the Indian Premier League. Tata Group will be the IPL's title sponsor for this year and the next and will pay BCCI Rs 670 crore for the sponsorship rights. This year the IPL auction is set to take place in Bangalore on 12th and 13th February. It will be live telecasted on Star Sports Network and Disney Hotstar app. A total of 1,214 cricketers had registered their names, but only a final draft of 590 players will be going under the hammer. This list includes players from 14 different countries, including one cricketer from USA and one from Nepal. The shortlisted players for auction have been divided into 8 price slabs. The capped players belong to 2 crore, 1.5 crore, 1 crore, 75 lakh and 50 lakh slabs, whereas the uncapped players belong to 40, 30 and 20 lakh slabs. Out of the 2 crore slab, 10 players have been chosen are marquee players. You can see their names on the screen. There are 2 main advantages of being a marquee player. Firstly, they will have 3 chances to be sold in the auction table, which means if no team purchases the marquee player the first time, the player will still get another 2 opportunities to be sold. Secondly, marquee players are generally auctioned at the beginning, which means the franchisees have the luxury of spending the maximum amount on them. This year, there has been the addition of 2 new teams, Lucknow and Ahmedabad. The 2 new teams have been given the opportunity to buy 3 cricketers before the auction, 2 Indian-based players and 1 overseas player. Hence, a total of 10 teams will be participating in the IPL from 2022. So, first, let's get you guys introduced to the 2 new teams. Businessman Sanjeev Goenka's RPSG Group owns the Lucknow franchise. RPSG Group had bid a total of Rs 7,090 crores to win the ownership rights of the team. The IPL franchise from Uttar Pradesh is named Lucknow Super Giants. Lucknow Super Giants has appointed former Zimbabwean cricketer Andy Flower as their head coach and former Indian opener Gautam Gambhir as the mentor. It's reported that Lucknow has bought KL Rahul for 15 crores. Rahul is also expected to lead the Lucknow side. Along with him, Lucknow has bought Australian T20 specialist Marcus Stoinis for 11 crores and under-19 Indian leg spinner Ravi Vishnoi for 4 crores. On the other hand, Ahmedabad is the only franchise in IPL which is owned by a foreign organization. CVC is a European-based international equity investment firm and has invested in a number of sports such as Formula 1, football and rugby. CVC had bid 6,525 crores to gain the ownership of Ahmedabad franchise. The name of this IPL franchise has not been decided yet. According to media reports, Ahmedabad has signed all-rounders Hardik Pandya and Rashid Khan and batsman Shubman Gill before the auction. Both Hardik and Rashid have been bought Rs 15 crores each, while Shubman Gill was purchased for 8 crores. Former Indian pacer Ashish Nehra is expected to coach this side, while former Indian coach Garen Kirsten will take up the role of a mentor. Hardik Pandya is most likely to lead the Ahmedabad side. Now that we are familiar with these 2 new teams, let's have a look at the strategy and the total money that can be spent by the 10 IPL franchises in the mega auction. The Board of Control for Cricket in India has set a salary cap of Rs 90 crores each for 10 Indian Premier League franchises, which basically means that the IPL teams can spend a maximum of 90 crores combined for retaining their ex-players and buy new players in the February auction. The most successful IPL franchise in history, Chennai Super Kings, has retained Ravindra Jadeja, MS Dhoni, Moeen Ali and youngster Ruturaj Gaikwad. CSK also happens to be the first and only sports unicorn company in India with a total worth of 7,600 crores. It is still an unlisted company, but it may enter the stock market pretty soon. CSK will look forward to buy Faf du Plessis and Shardul Thakur in the auction. MSD will lead the side once again this year, but just in case Dhoni opts out, CSK is most likely to appoint Ravindra Jadeja as the new captain of the franchise. The Chennai-based team has a balanced purse of 48 crore to spend in the auctions. Reliance-owned Mumbai Indians can spend a maximum of 48 crores in the auctions. Mumbai Indians has retained their skipper Rohit Sharma along with Jasprit Bumrah, Suryakumar Yadav and West Indies ODI captain Kieron Pollard. Mumbai Indians will target 4 players this auction: Ishan Kishan, Quinton de Kock, Trent Bolt and Deepak Chahar. Bangalore-based franchise Royal Challengers Bangalore has decided to retain 3 players: former Indian skipper Virat Kohli, Australian Glenn Maxwell and Indian pacer Mohammad Siraj. It is rumoured that Bangalore may go all out to buy Shreyas Iyer and make him their captain. In case they miss out on this opportunity, Glenn Maxwell is the backup captaincy option. RCB will also look ahead to purchase David Warner as their opener. RCB has a total balance of 57 crores in their purse available for the auctions. In all likelihood, RCB will be targeting to buy back Harshal Patel and Yuzvendra Chahal. Shah Rukh Khan owned Kolkata Knight Riders has retained their opener Venkatesh Iyer, spinners Varun Chakravarti and Sunil Narine along with all-rounder Andre Russell. KKR team has listed 2 players as their potential captain: David Warner and Shreyas Iyer. The Kolkata-based franchise may adopt an aggressive strategy to buy either of the 2 players during the auctions. KKR can spend a maximum of 48 crores in the upcoming auction. First-time IPL owners Rajasthan Royals has retained 3 players: skipper Sanju Samson, English international Josh Butler and 20-year-old uncapped batsman Yashasvi Jaiswal. Rajasthan Royals can spend a maximum of 62 crores in the mega auction. Like the previous year, wicketkeeper Sanju Samson will lead the Rajasthan side. Sunrisers Hyderabad has retained their captain Kane Williamson along with 2 Kashmir-based cricketers, T20 batting specialist Abdul Samad and fast bowler Umran Malik. Sunrisers can spend up to 68 crores and they can rope in some big names like Ishan Kishan this year. Though any franchise from Delhi has not won the IPL so far, Delhi Capitals is expected to form a strong and competitive side once again this year. Delhi Capitals has managed to retain wicketkeeper and captain Rishabh Pant, all-rounder Akshar Patel, opening batsman Prithvi Shaw and South African pacer Anrich Nortje. Among the 10 IPL teams, the franchise from the capital of India has the least balance of 47.5 crores in their purse. Punjab Kings is the only side in the IPL to have retained only 2 players, batsman Mayank Agarwal and left-arm pacer Arshdeep Singh. Among the 10 teams, Punjab Kings can spend the maximum amount of money in the upcoming auctions, a whopping total of 72 crores. In the absence of any big Indian names, opener Mayank Agarwal is most likely to lead the Punjab side. Among the 2 new teams this year, Lucknow Super Giants has a balance of 60 crores, while Ahmedabad-based franchise can spend a maximum of 52 crores in the auctions. Out of 33 players that have been retained or picked ahead of the auction, Rohit Sharma, Ravindra Jadeja and Rishabh Pant have backed the maximum amount, a total of 16 crores each. Now that we have covered the 10 IPL teams and the players retained or bought by each one of them, let's talk about the players who might grab huge bucks in the mega auction. The first name that pops in our mind is definitely Shreyas Iyer. The 27-year-old Mumbaiker was released by Delhi Capitals earlier and now 3 teams are in the running to acquire the services of the Indian batsman. While Kolkata Knight Riders and Royal Challengers Bangalore will be keen on signing Shreyas as their skipper, CSK is also in the hunt as they are looking for a long-term replacement of MS Dhoni. But it seems that ultimately KKR and RCB will be the 2 teams going all out for Iyer. Among other Indian batsmen, Ishan Kishan, Devdutt Padikkal and Shikhar Dhawan are also expected to attract high bids. Ishan Kishan is undoubtedly going to be one of the most expensive players in the auction. Now coming to the bowlers and all-rounders, the likes of Shardul Thakur, Deepak Chahar, Harshal Patel and Avesh Khan may well cause a bidding war between 2 or 3 franchises. We think there can be 2 surprise packages among the uncapped Indians. One is batsman Shah Rukh Khan, who is expected to easily cross the base price of 40 lakhs by a huge margin. And the second one is under-19 Indian all-rounder Rajvardhan Hangargekar. As far as the foreign players in IPL are concerned, the following 5 names will definitely grab the maximum attention. South African Quinton de Kock, Australian players David Warner, Pat Cummins, Mitchell Marsh, and New Zealand pacer Trent Boult. The dark horse among the foreigners in the auction, according to us, can be 2 players. First one is leg spinner Wanendu Hasaranga, who had a phenomenal outing for Sri Lanka in the ICC T20 World Cup 2021. And the second one is Australian opener Ben McDermott, who is enjoying a fantastic season in BBL for Hobart Hurricanes. Unfortunately, some notable international cricketers have opted out of IPL this year. The list includes T20 legend Chris Gayle, Australian Mitchell Starc, and a couple of English players like Ben Stokes, Joe Root, Chris Oakes, and Sam Curran. But despite these omissions, the 2022 IPL Mega Auction promises to be the grandest auction in IPL's history. It's an event we cricket lovers are eagerly waiting for. So that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it. Khel Stories will be back again with a brand new sports episode very soon. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep loving sports. Bye bye.